Okay, don't mind the background noises because there's yippy dogs down the street. But so see this? That marshmallow end is the front half that was just hanging on the wire, and that's the back end, which I didn't think was that stable. A few pieces came off, but hot glue made it work. And that's the back with the motor, which was kind of flimsy, but it started spinning so fast that I'm surprised it didn't break in other ways. And this is the compartment that had 4 of those paintballs in one in a row, and it had tons of pieces over the roof, and now it doesn't. Okay, so like in that video, basically what I was going for is I was trying to have something that would so these are called rocket CEVs. They're like what the crew would use to board like the top of a rocket and just pop off or whatever, and then they come out. And I'm pretty sure it's either one of these 3 because it could be either of these 3: crew evacuation vehicle, crew emergency vehicle, or crew exploration vehicle. But basically, that compartment that I showed you at the end of the thing, okay, 4 of these paintballs went in. Now they're a bit sun-faded, but they're mainly as bright turquoise and dark blue and it's got turquoise paint. 4 of these aligned in a row were in that compartment that was covered and really stable. This is one of the engines. Now this isn't specifically from my CEV. I just found these on the ground later at day during track practice, and I decided they're mine now. But this is the main motor that we used. It lasted like a half a second. And these were the paintballs. And I had 4 of those aligned in a row. And what I was going for is I was having the compartment, say this was the compartment with the paintballs in it, it would slide on rails. And then we got like straw and paper and stuff. And on the paper I wrote stuff like Crashatron, which is true, and paper clips to put on fishing wire. And I thought it would instantly hit the board. And it wouldn't be that long of a distance to travel. But I designed it so that it would slide on rails, and that the bendy part of the straw, we'd have that since we got a straw, and it would hit that and absorb shock with marshmallows on the front half and stuff, and there were paper clips on it. Well, it didn't work, and I think since it had wiggle room, it started, and it was tilted slightly sideways like this, and then it started spinning around, and I believe that's what happened. So I think what happened, stuff started wiggling, hanging our stuff and ripping apart and blowing up. And that storage compartment, it went flying like crazy. And I was on the far right, and I didn't think it was a long distance because we used to use paper clips and made it like a zip line on fishing wire with these engines. But with that long of a distance, I went from the right target and landed like all my paintballs near or behind the second target. Some of them weren't mine, but one of my friends there, Josie, she said she stepped on one and that her partner almost stepped on another. And then the other paintballs, there were 5 of them found by my other 2 friends and Aiden and his partner, but they, at least one of those 5 were mine, and they were behind there. And these are kind of sun-faded, but they were just launched out of that compartment. I didn't think it would go like that, but it just went crazy. And the front half's just hanging on there by a paper clip. And I think, oh my god! We also launched rockets that day too, which I'll show after this.
4, 3, 2, 1!
Okay, so mine was either, so when we launched our rockets, mine was either the second one after his first one here, or the one in the very center. It's one of the ones in the very center. I'll tell you the other one it could be. But I jinxed my friend Chris. I said when I launched, I wanted to be a person who went straight up, or everyone else was curving sideways or curved over. Because sometimes, once in a while, you might have a rocket explode if they didn't put recovery wadding in. And what recovery wadding does is it keeps the inside from burning. See, that might have been mine. That was the second one launched. But sometimes you have them like go up and then curve over and nosedive. Well, my friend went up and curved over and nosedive, and I went the highest. Now these are all launching, and I might be this one that's launching off. I'm pretty sure I was the second one. It's hard to tell, but when they come down using streamers, so not parachutes, but yeah, pretty cool. Okay, so I don't know why flashlight is turned on, but so what I was saying about recovery wine is kind of loud, but uh, yippee dogs again. But basically, the recovery wadding you put in under the parachute and stuff in here. This is all like shock cord, rubber band, and whatever. And I don't know how to put that neatly, but it basically keeps it since hot gases come out where the engine would be. And this wasn't a rocket. This is my own rocket that's like 2 feet long. The hot gases would come up and basically just pop this off. And this has a parachute. They just had streamers. But to be honest, I thought streamers were just like, we're just gonna fall down and blow up. Well, it didn't. But my friends, of course, curved up like, woo! And then nosedived and cracked, losing 2 fins. And for some reason, there were these 2 random kids that showed up in our group that colored theirs. Although, one kid had no fins on his. And I don't know what that was about. But when I launched mine, like I said, I jinxed my friend by saying I wanted to be a person with the highest or everyone else is curved around. Well, for some reason, not all my recovery wadding barely stayed in. I lost my engine. And some people lose their engines, some people don't. And it's normally not normal, but I guess it might be for this rocket. But I think it was because the recovery wadding clogged up a bit, so it pushed the engine out the bottom. But we had some wacky launches, like during one of our stations when we were doing something, like filtering water and we had like glitter and oil and stuff resembling contaminated water because we had science stations, because it's called STEM Day. If you don't know what STEM stands for, it's science, technology, engineering, and math. But when one of them got blown over past the street down near the hill area because it was blown so hard, but it wasn't too bad. Somehow, someone had their shock cord break in half with part of it on the nose cone, but part of it in the streamer on the body, which I don't know how you do that, but you really messed up if you did that. And some people had weird landings and stuff. Some people were like fishtail, but it was pretty fun. But the normal version of the rocket, which is called the Estes Viking, it normally comes with a parachute, but since it was an educator bulk pack, this one did. And yeah, it was pretty fun. I also have another video of me launching this rocket, which I'll upload another time. Yeah, I must have editing that again, saying what I was saying, but I just forgot again. Cut. That actually happened in the part that I couldn't get in here because something messed up in editing. Okay. That rocket that I said, I don't want to redo editing because that'll take forever and this video is already longer than I want it to be. Because I said, I'll shove in rockets. I need to shut up and start getting on with this. I need to shut up and start getting on with this. I'm talking too deep for the voice thing to hear me. Okay. Hold on. Just pull up. Okay. So, that other one that I said that besides the second one that might have been mine, that actually wasn't mine because the fins were different. Because in that one, you got customized fins. In other ones like this, you have a little thing where you have to have the fins in a certain way. But this is one of those easy to build ones. I have another harder to build one. But sometimes you have to have the fins certain. But yeah, my fins were different. So I was the second one.